Hey everyone, it's Sal here. Welcome back to another perfume video. I hope you're well. In today's video, I'm going to be going through my top perfume discoveries of 2021. I am super excited for today's video because, of course, I love all of these perfumes. These have all been fairly inspiring for me, and they're all perfumes that I discovered this year, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're all perfumes I discovered this year. Before we get started with the video, don't forget to give the video a wee thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and click the subscribe button below for new perfume videos every single week. And with all of that being said, it's time to sit back and relax, grab yourself a wee drink or a snack, and let's get started with the video. So first up today, I'm going to mention this perfume here from Narciso Rodriguez. This is a fragrance that I discovered this year and I really thoroughly enjoy it, you guys. It was quite a pleasant surprise, this one actually, because I already owned the For Her Eau de Toilette. I was already very familiar with Narciso Poudre, and I've owned other ones from the line as well, but this one was like brand new to me this year, and it really took me by surprise. I'd heard very mixed reviews about it. Some people weren't so keen. You know, I heard some reviews of people mentioning a harsh quality to this scent, the fact that it lent slightly masculine in nature. There were a few things about this that I heard, and I was kind of a bit like, am I even gonna like it, if you know what I mean? But I did hear some really positive reviews as well, and I think I actually blind purchased this, which was fairly risky, to be honest, and I did go for the large bottle. This is 90ml, I think. And it was a really successful blind buy. I do really enjoy this one. So I believe you have your white rose, your gardenia in here, you have your vetiver, your cedar, I believe. Overall, it's a very musky, woody, creamy scent, and it's very magnetic and alluring in nature. I really like the fact that this isn't an overly sweet perfume. So it smells very natural. It smells almost like, if you imagine pheromones or maybe somebody's natural smell but better. It has that kind of effect to it, if you know what I mean, and it is really beautiful, very versatile, quite easy to wear as well. I actually think this would make a really stunning signature scent. Upon the first spray, I believe I get some of that rose actually, but definitely for the majority of the time that it's actually on your skin, you're going to get this very creamy, musky, woody type of fragrance that's maybe a tiny little bit green in nature, quite silky smooth, not really powdery in the same way that Narciso Poudre is. This is quite a different fragrance. Oh, I really like it. There's almost something slightly milky in nature, just because of the creamy, woody, musky nature of it. It's almost slightly milky. Really beautiful, you guys. Definitely a very successful blind buy, a really beautiful scent discovery. I really do enjoy this one. I do feel like you could wear this anywhere. This fragrance is definitely very versatile in nature, so you could wear it anywhere, pretty much any time. The only sort of time where I would actually avoid this one would be kind of in the height of summer actually, because the musky qualities in here can be quite overpowering if it's a really, really warm day. So that's the only thing, that's the only slight, if you would even consider that as a negative, I don't really know, but that's the only thing I would just bear in mind with this one, is it is very versatile, it is signature scent worthy. However, just be wary in the high heat because it could possibly be a little bit like cloying, like a little bit too much, you know. This is a fragrance that really bounces off the skin. It has very good projecting power, so I found. So obviously, you know, in the high heat, it kind of intensifies that a little bit. So I would just bear that in mind. But you know, besides that, it's a truly stunning fragrance. I really, really enjoy it. To me, it's actually very feminine, very, very magnetic and alluring. To me, this one is very, very feminine indeed. Truly stunning, very natural smelling, and I really enjoy it. So that is Narciso, the White Cube from Narciso Rodriguez. My next incredible scent discovery of 2021 is this absolute gem of a fragrance right here, Danger Parfum from Rasha Parfums. This was very kindly gifted to me by the company, which I'm extremely grateful for, of course. It's a real treasure in my collection, you guys. I mean, ever since I got it, I've been mesmerized by it. It's just beautiful. So this fragrance is extremely well blended. It's funny because it's actually quite sweet, especially when I compare it to this fragrance. So sometimes this fragrance can seem quite sweet and other times not so much. I think it kind of depends which other perfume you're like comparing it with. But if you compare these two together, this one definitely comes across quite sweet. Overall, this is a really stunning vanillic woody scent that has kind of a velvety texture to it. It reminds me of luxurious suede, and it has that really beautiful sweetness kind of running through it. There are a lot of notes in here, some florals, quite a bright citrusy opening, if I'm remembering correct. I believe there's grapefruit, maybe even lemon. There's quite a few citruses in the top notes, but really where this perfume shines is in the heart and the base notes. So the majority of the wear, you're going to get this really velvety, smooth, woody, vanillic type of scent with floral nuances. It's just absolutely stunning, you guys. The epitome of class and elegance, and just a beautiful kind of introduction to the Rasha line, I suppose. This is my first perfume from that house. I'm really enchanted by it. I think it's absolutely stunning. I would really recommend purchasing their sample set so you can give them all a try. Let me know if you have tried this one. Let me know what you think of it. I'm certainly very taken by it, and that is Danger Parfum from Rasha Parfums. My next wonderful scent discovery of 2021 is Alien Fusion. I'm pretty sure I discovered this one this year. It was a blind purchase, a very successful one at that. I've really been enjoying this one, and in particular, I would say this layering combination. I have really, really enjoyed layering these two together, kind of just in general over the last few months. So in particular, this layering combination has been a fantastic discovery of mine this year. But as far as the Alien line goes, this fragrance in particular has really kind of stood out to me. So you do still have that Alien DNA in here. I believe they've added in tuberose. I believe they have some cinnamon, or is it maybe ginger? I get a cinnamon kind of vibe from this, but I do believe that it's actually ginger that's in here. It has a really nice sweetness. I mean, it is very, very sweet. So actually, if I'm wanting something like Alien but sweeter, I would reach for this one. This one is a bit easier to wear than the original Alien. It's very, very sensual and alluring, you guys. I mean, seriously, this is potentially one of the most feminine, seductive scents in my collection. It really is beautiful. And on top of that, I think the bottle is absolutely mesmerizing. I love that fiery red color. And I just think that this color really suits the, the Alien bottle in general. So it was certainly a very nice scent discovery of 2021 and a really successful blind buy. And that is Alien Fusion from Mugler. My next incredible scent discovery of this year was L'Interdit Intense from Javanchi. Now, I wasn't that blown away by the original L'Interdit, I have to say. I mean, I do still have it in my collection and I do wear it from time to time and I do like it, but I wouldn't say that I love it. I wouldn't really say that it inspires me that much, if you know what I mean. But this was a game changer, you guys. I really do love this fragrance. It has a kind of creamy, powdery nature to it, almost slightly chewy. It reminds me of a black sesame mochi dessert. It's really, really addicting. Extremely feminine, smooth and creamy, with a beautiful level of sweetness in there. I feel like in this fragrance, the tuberose and the vanilla really come together and shine. It's a beautiful, creamy, sweet scent. Perfect for any tuberose lover out there. It does have that kind of, it does have that bubblegummy tuberose note, but it's kind of, but there is an added depth in here from, I believe it's the black pepper. You also have the sesame, the vetiver, the patchouli. It's just a stunning scent, you guys. Next up today we have this beautiful scent right here, Angel Eau de Toilette from Mugler. Now, I have said for the longest time that I wanted to find like the perfect angel for me because I didn't have much luck with you know, one of the flankers, and just in general, I wasn't that taken with any of the angels, but finally I found the perfect one for me, you guys. I really, really love this one. It's a relatively new addition to my collection. Very, very easy to wear, very light-hearted, fluffy, sweet, with some fruity nuances in there as well. The patchouli in here is very toned down compared with the Eau de Parfum, so if you weren't a big fan of the patchouli in the original, then I would give this one a try. To me, the patchouli in here is much less noticeable, if at all, and it's much easier to wear, this fragrance. So I really enjoy this one. It's extremely feminine to me, just one of those really pretty, uplifting fragrances that makes me feel fantastic whenever I wear it. Definitely a fantastic scent discovery of 2021, and that is Mugler's Angel Eau de Toilette. Next we have this beauty here, Armani Prive Blue Turquoise, in this beautiful sculptural bottle, you guys. Now I remember ever since I first tried it, I knew that it would be kind of on my wish list, but I kind of put it off for a wee while, just because it's not exactly a cheap fragrance. It's quite an extravagant purchase for me personally. Like, I'm not in the habit of purchasing fragrances at this sort of price point, to be honest with you. But this one is worth it to me, you guys. It has something unique about it. It's quite easy to wear. I mean, even though this is a very elevated fragrance, to me it's still very easy to wear. I've been enjoying wearing this one to work or just day to day. It's a really interesting take on a salty vanilla type of scent. I mean, it is much more than that. There's a lot of complexity in here. There's lots of different layers and things like that, but the salt and the vanilla in here is definitely pretty strong, although it's nothing like, say, your Olympia from Paco Rabanne. To me, they're just completely different fragrances. I believe you have your cypriol oil in here, you have your incense as well, there might even be some amber, you've got your vanilla, of course. I believe there might be some ylang ylang, maybe even some other florals like jasmine or tuberose. I can't quite remember what the florals are actually. Primarily to me, I get the salts, I get the kind of mineral quality, the woody notes, the vanilla, the incense as well, and it's all very smooth, luxurious, high quality. Just an absolutely stunning one, you guys. Let me know if you've tried it. To me, it has a very distinctive, unusual, soft quality. Very luxe indeed, very feminine, and I absolutely love wearing this one. Definitely a fantastic scent discovery of this year, and that is Blue Turquoise from Armani Prive. And last up today we have the gorgeous Amorous Femme from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. This is another one where as soon as I first tried it, I knew that I really wanted it. It was kind of on my wish list. I didn't mention it in any wish list video, but it was kind of in the back of my mind for a long time, if you know what I mean. This perfume, it's incredible, you guys. It almost kind of reminds me of the Tiffany fragrances, if you've tried them, as in the original and the intense version. This one reminds me of that sort of fragrance family, just in the sense of it being kind of bright and slightly fresh in nature, kind of citrusy, but it's also quite warm and inviting, maybe even slightly powdery in the dry down. So it's quite an interesting, like, contrasting scent profile, I suppose. One of the main notes in here is actually amorous, which I'm not familiar with, but I believe there's also some citrusy top notes. They also have amber, musk, and things like that in here, with some iris. I do definitely get the iris with the kind of citrusy, bright notes and those gorgeous, like, warm base notes. This fragrance smells very high-end, very luxurious and put together, very, very classy, extremely feminine, and I absolutely love it. I have been wearing it a fair bit recently, like to work or just generally around. Another reason why this was a very special purchase of mine is just the fact that it's my first purchase from that house, so that was quite important to me, like it was quite significant. Obviously I've known about the Maison Francis Kurkdjian house for like a long time, but I'd never purchased one before, so this is my first one from the house. I really do love it, and it was just a really special addition into my perfume collection. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Let me know what your favourite scent discoveries have been of 2021. Just let me know. I think it's a really fun sort of discussion to have. I mean, these, to be honest with you, these are just a few, but there have been many fragrances that I've been loving this year. There were more that I had added into my collection that I also love, but these were kind of like the ones that stood out most to me for this video. Thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then you may also enjoy these other videos that I will leave up on the screen here for you. Until next time, you guys, take care. Bye.